How's it going, you guys and girls in the Illumination? Time to jump aboard the Loom Train. It's me, it's JJD, JJJJ, the Illuminator here. Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames, but we won't get into that right now. I don't understand how people... Maybe it's because of where I live. Okay, everything around here is close by, so you don't have to travel far to get anywhere. But I don't understand how people can travel like a 3-hour trip one way for a day trip. Let alone people that do it to commute every single day. But I couldn't see traveling up to, say, where I used to stay in New Hampshire. It's at least a 3-hour trip in good traffic to be able to get from here to there, about halfway up in New Hampshire. Geographically, anyway. So, I don't understand how people can do that one day, or even all on the same day, and then drive back 6 hours. How do you have time to enjoy yourself? I guess if you had to do it, but I don't understand people that do it out of fun, or even they go do it one day, stay overnight, and come back the next day. I don't understand that at all, or even longer. Like if you're going up to Maine and it's a 5-hour trip, how do you do 10 hours of driving in one day and still be able to enjoy yourself when you get there? People who go to New Hampshire to see the foliage, you know, when all the leaves change color, it's a beautiful thing at the end of September, beginning of October. And they go up for a weekend. I just couldn't do that. You know, if I'm going to go through that, I at least want to stay more than 2 days. It's like you want to enjoy yourself while you're there. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just, and it's not just me, but I mean, maybe it's just this part of the country where most people, we have an old expression, like I've said this before. If it's more than 20 minutes away, you pack a bag. It's an overnight trip. And it just goes to show how some people think around here. Of course, it's a joke, but it's not far from the truth. Where I live, right on the border of Rhode Island and Massachusetts, it's about an hour and 10 minutes to get to Boston. And that's highway time, and that's, it's usually pretty congested when you get close. An hour and 10 minutes. I can tell you that most people I know, if they have to go to Boston for anything, they rent themselves a hotel room. They literally, the stress levels alone, because, yeah, it's not that far away, but it's so much more busy and just congested. And a lot of people, they don't want all that stress in one day. It sounds weird. I'm sure to most of you around the country and around the world, it sounds weird. But most people around here, if they have to go to Boston, whether they're going to see a sporting event or a play or whatever, they will rent a hotel room somewhere and come back the next day. It's just the way it is. I just can't see people that do now that's not a ton of driving. That's a ton of stress. But I can't see people that travel 4 hours to Maine or whatever and 4 hours back the same day. And how do you enjoy yourself in between knowing you're going to go through all that to come back? I just don't get it. And I'm not one of those people. Anyway, I'm off to the races. I love you all. Stay safe. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back. And before I get out of here, I just wanted to say a big thank you for coming over and watching. It really means a lot to me. If you liked the video you just saw, hit that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button. It's 100% free. It'll help keep you up to date on all my videos and vlogs. And don't forget to ring that bell.
Hey, Tony, is that little guy with you?
Say hello to my little friend.